Hey guys, Dark Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more. And what is the last episode of this year's or this cycle's road to the league? So it all culminates in this. It's the FA Cup final, Southport versus Bayern Munich. And this is how it's going to be as it comes down to this. So we're playing this game in Austria, in Vienna. Bayern is, of course, favored at this point. We see the stuff here. Rios, while having the most goals in the Prem and being up, possibly the one getting the Undar to the most goals in the world, he is still left out of they call it the golden ball in this, but yeah, he's still left out of the Spanish national team. I have no idea. Okay. Reinforce the positive feeling. We're not on their level. We beat them. What? We beat them earlier in the season. We're not on their level. Come on, man. We beat them earlier in the season. Like, get out of here with this. Thinking we can't beat them. I scoff at you. I scoff at you. I'm gonna give him injections because at this point, this is the last game in the series, so we're giving him Griffith's injections and he's gonna play through it. All right. So Bayern Munich, we're gonna be playing a 4-4-2. It's what we beat them in extra time earlier in the year. So we're gonna be doing that. Nope, we gave him a shot. He's playing through this game, at least half of it. At least half of it. And they have a bunch of players out. Jesus. Here we go. What is their injuries like here? Can I see all of their injuries coming in here? So Santa Maria is out. Akias is banged up a little bit, but he looks like he's going to play some of this game, which is probably their best player. He is their best player. Fujio Take is out. Bruner is a little banged up, likely to play a little bit of this game, but not a whole bunch. The biggest one is most definitely Akias here. Akias is a big player for them. All right, let's do it. They're playing a 4-4-2. We're going to fight it with our own 4-4-2. And here it is. The roster we're going to parade out here. Just go out here and play your game. Like I said, play your own game. Here we are in Austria. It all comes down to this. Ooh, the pressure is on. The pressure is on. So Akias will be up top. I don't think he's all the way full fit to play this game, though. He isn't. Okay, here's Martin from the corner. Going back post. And it's in there. It's Rios. Oh, no. Please don't pull this back because his sight is blocked. It's not. Rios is onside there, man. Look at this. Keeper makes a mistake, and Rios puts in the back of the net. 2 minutes in, and we are up. But I mean, it's Bayern Munich, so this is going to be a hard-fought game. The Super Cup that we had earlier in the year was a 3-2 affair in added time. An extra time, I should say. So it was a very good game. Rios. There it is. Martin taking a touch. Shot. De Rungs does deny that goal. Just as long as it's on target, just force him to make plays. Going here, back post again, and De Rung's not going to get beat out there. He's actually going to get out there and grab the ball out of the air. Going short to Mira. Marnov. Close down on it. Skoronski. Just don't let them turn it. Just don't let it turn it left. Okay, towards the near side. Look at this right now, man. We have come to play today. Jeez. Emrel. Traba. In the middle. Akias. Shot. And Ralston's not going to be able to save that. That's their best man out here. Our best man scored and their best man scored. The issue is our best man could definitely play longer today. Helmbright up to Traba. Ooh. Mira's almost able to close down on that. And that is good stop by Ronaldson. Edging it around. Keith's gonna have a partner close. Rios is there. Plays it back to Ronaldson. Everyone's gonna kind of clear out. Big kick. Slavic's not gonna be able to win it. Ramirez header to Rios. Rios, good dribbling through traffic, shot from distance, and it's not there. All right, hitting the 20-minute mark. We are playing absolutely fantastic right now. Bayern Munich, though, is just playing efficient. 4 shots, 4 on target. Fury's going to win it, but I'd rather him just bring the ball down. Emrel. You know what? We've been playing well with this formation this entire time. Let's come out. Let's come out in it right now. See if we can put them on the back foot. Because I could tell with their shell, they're having 5 or 6 back when we have the ball and we're not able to fight through it. Good block. Akias misses that. He's offsides anyway. Okay, a little bit better. That's a little bit better on the shots. Okay. Good turn. We need a goal before that. What are we doing, Pilato? Okay. Martin, I don't know what you're doing, but it's not playing good possession football. Come on, Pilato. Ball's up. Ramirez is tackled and loses the ball. Martin has to come up. Into Fury. A little bit. Rios isn't going to win it. Cross is there. Rios with the stab at the ball, and he puts it in the back of the net. It's going in 2-2 tied at the half. What a day we are having right now. Rios has 2 goals. And is it a Keys on the other side that has those 2 goals himself? No. All right. I think we can just keep on doing our thing. This formation, we've had good form with it. TS going middle and Mira misses it. Askarov's shot was saved. I mean, this is a good picture. You'll like to see. Encourage the boys. This does go to added time, then to penalties. It's smart to be. Ramirez plays it. Trying to play it through the Rios. I'm not sure what the idea there is. Let's go, Pilato. Big play. Austin. Askarov. Plays it. Cena. It's playing behind the striker. Oh. Okay, good. Whew. That's going to probably get me one of these times. We're playing good depth back there. Ramirez. Move it up. Milicevic, good touch. Crosses there. And Martin. Martin puts it back, so it's our two strikers up top. Okay, to make sure that this isn't bad, I'm going to take out Griffiths. We're going to put... Can Griffiths score, though, if this goes to added time? No, okay. Suzuki, we're going to put in... And... I think Villalobos probably in the middle. Put him here. And then... Well, Slavic's going to come over here. Fear's going to come out. We're going to put Irandino in. That's the changes we're going to make there. It's 3 changes. 3 smart changes. Good fresher up top. With a very good player. To see if we can affect this game more. The rungs. Golka going short to Mira. Miranov to Traba. That could spell the panic. Here we go. Irdino takes possession of the ball, plays it up. Rios, and there it is. We went up by 2 goals. I think he's onside. I think we keep those 2 strikers. They're on a roll right now. We keep them up there. Yes, there's no reason to take those 2 strikers. We ride them until the feet come off at that point. Our other ones then are, let's control the midfield. Let's go... what should we go? Middle. Right, do that. He can. Let's go. Okay, he can play it. The attacker defend wise. Let's have him be a Segundo Volante. Tomorrow be more of a DM. Let's actually move them up here so we can then put Kenwright as the Matsala. Use the box to box. What makes sense. And there it is. Okay. This is where we hold it. Going past the 80th minutes. Rios and Martin attack team up top. 22 shots on goal. 13 on target right now. The 2-goal lead. 86 minutes. If we were to intercept this and put another goal in, I would be confident that we have this game in the bag. Big kick because of some pressure. Akis trying to bring his team back. $12 is there, and Hull puts it in back post. Okay, I'm going to demand more. But demand more from the boys. 5 minutes of added time. 3. We're passing 4. And there it is. We take the Champions League final in the last episode. Let's go. Let's go. I mean, this is high as you can get in the football pyramid in Europe, and we have done it. The only trophy we've not been able to win in this series, I think, is the only meaningful trophy, is the Carabao Cup. It's always won either the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. We have won the Europa League. We've won the Europa Conference League. We've won the Champions League. We've won the FA Cup twice. We've won the Prem. And here it is. We have won it. And we're into our season wrap up to kind of tell you how the season went. It's the treble. And then when is the World Club Championships? We don't qualify for this one, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not this one. Of course the fans worship me. At least I don't think so. We get 4.8 million, another 4. So that's good from there. 20 million's paid out. The only thing is that World Championships really this year? I think it would be the one that's in 4 years, unfortunately. Which should be fun to play in because it's the summer. Never actually played in a World Cup like that. I think it could be interesting. Obviously, we're not going to keep on playing it just to see it. Rios is the star, I think, of the Champions League at this point. When we look at the Champions League, he is tied with Felipe Jose with 13 goals. Has the highest average rating at a 7.99. Most man of the matches. Tied second in assists. I mean, this man did absolutely everything. What can you say at that point? What can you say? Now, the Champions League portion, I'd have to go back and check over here and see in the rules if that's it. Club World Championship is what it's called. Club World Championship. Yeah, so we're not in it for this year. And also, just because you win it doesn't mean you're typically in it. But I think this is for all that. So yeah, I'd have to wait another 4 years. So we're not doing that. We're gonna get to the end of season review. We'll do the review. We'll do some of the stat kind of roundups for the year, like we normally do. Player of the season, the Champions League goes to Rios. Golden Boot goes to Rios. Young player of the season goes to Milosevic. He gets that. And the dream team, you have Rios, Askarov, Ramirez, and Milosevic in there. So pretty good day for that as well. Okay. And Rios also got the Golden Boot for the Prem, which is nice. And we didn't get anything else from there. He didn't have the highest rating. It went over to Red. It was over at Man City. But we did an amazing job And I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do this, but we're okay. Okay. I'm not sure what that really means on that. Does that mean that the thing we really... Okay, that's interesting. Someone's going to take over and we don't know who it is. So as we're retiring, the board, how the board is also retiring. So end of season review. Of course, the key signing is Irdino. He did work. 8 goals, 22 assists, 7.25. And he was only 27.5 because FLA had to actually get him out. Fury comes in, 90 million. I think that's 90 million well paid, even though he only played 18 games due to the fact that he tore knee up, 4 goals, 4 assists, but I thought it was good. Little coming in for 110 million from Atalanta, played 54 games, 5 goals, 7 assists, 7.02. Arenado for 40 million did pretty good. 4 starts, 40 off the bench, 13 goals, 1 assist. Donick had to play in 12 games. It's a good 20 mil spent to PSG. Suzuki, this one was a sneaker in here. 7.25 goes for from Kashima. Starts 10 games, 36 from the bench, 1 goal, 6.82. Like, if we were continuing to save, this guy looks like he can grow into something like really good in a couple of years. Bill Lobos, just we needed someone that had some experience. He comes in, did some good work. A couple of youngsters that we brought in later in the year. Really putting people out. I mean, Varela was a big one, 98 million. Redeem was 32 million at the beginning of the season, 29 for Jorgensen. We fleeced Newcastle with that one. Sunderland played for Malik, 75 million. I feel like we kind of fleeced them at that on that one. And Emerson, this one was maybe a little bit of a fleece, but I don't think it's all that bad because he could actually be a big player on that one. And then loans out, nothing crazy. I mean, just loans. Here's the season result. We won the Prem, we all know that, and we know we won the Champions League. We won the Super Cup here, so there's our trouble. FA Cup, not the greatest. Bounced out by Everton in the first game. That wasn't great. And the Carabao Cup, we just couldn't get past Man City in penalties. It was just not a good time for anyone. Goal of the season is a 28-yarder from Chamorro. We'll take a look at this one. This is the last goal that we'll have to see here. I'm not sure what the next save is going to be, but this is the last time we're going to see Southport out here in a save. I mean, it was a good hit, upper 90, some good flair on it. I mean, it worked in a 6-2 win over Brighton, so we'll take it. Money not too bad. We don't really have to worry about this. We did get worldwide because of us winning the Champions League. We are now worldwide. Nice. That is particularly interesting and a good thing. History here. So we took November, December, April Coach of the Years, which ultimately culminated in a Head Coach of the Year for us. We know about Rios being a fan player, young player. Milicevic signing, we saw that. Goal of the season, we saw that. Top goal scorer. Rios had 41 total goals scored this year. Most assists, Milicevic with 24. Man of the matches was Rios. Average rating was Rios. Competition awards. So here it is. Top goal scorer goes to Rios. We saw the Champions League stuff. U.S. Young Player of the Year goes to Tim Austin. And the Northwest Football Awards Rising Star of the Season for, I believe, the UK. Might be Ecuador. Doesn't matter. Kevin Ramirez is the man. And most overall goals by a player in the season. Rios had that one and most assists as well. We had it all humming and it was working. So once Southport got rolling through the season, it looked so hard to keep them or to stop them from going on to this success. Remarkable season. I felt like we picked it up in the middle at that point. I mean, this timeline is going to be massive when we go all the way back. I mean, we're talking about starting the Biggleswade. Then kind of going through the troubles and tribulations of Biggleswade through the lower leagues. Still trying to fight through that. And then we come over to Southport. Straight from there. And we take Southport the distance. All of these, the Northern Premier League, Premier Division, we did work through that. We won the Vanderbilt National League North. We got the head coach of the year from that one. The Vanderbilt National League, we got that one as well. I don't think we actually won that one. I could be wrong. Us winning that. Gillespie comes in here, and once we get the League 2, and he lights it up, and we end up getting promotion to League 1 there. That was a good time with Gillespie. He did a lot of work for us, and that's where our 500th match is actually shown. In this one was interesting. We took down Bradford City, who was in the championship at that point, while we were in League 1 or League 2. I mean, hey, kind of crazy stuff that went on here. So we actually won a lot of Wembley games, which actually helped us get promoted. So we won League 1 here. Gillespie had 25 goals in this one. It was pretty good. David Walsh had the Golden Glove. Garrett had the Player of the Season. And then we obviously got the Head Coach Award. It was a great year there. It was pretty good. Then we went up to the championship. We didn't get relegated that first year. We were struggling as we went past our 600th match. But the next year we get through and we play Wembley in the playoff, and we get up into the Prem. From there, well, it's all about youngsters getting people in. And well, what it does is culminate at the end of this. There was some issues as we were going through this. Our 800 math wasn't the greatest. I mean, at the end of the day, we slowly climbed ourselves up the league until here we are. There is the timeline itself. There's a profile update. We're not going to worry about Club and Vision. I'm going to leave those blank. I'm not worried about end of season meeting stuff. We're not going to do anything. So Jorge Avila would be coming in if we weren't ending this here. And I mean, this man might be able to break even more because he looks good. So there's that. Let's look at the season itself before we go over to the coaching staff. At this point, I think we need to go over to this. That's the squad view. All right, here we are. So most games, 58 games played by Kevin Ramirez. All out of midfield. Okay. A lot of work. Next one. Milosevic is 56 to 57. 56 by Censina. I felt like our defense played the majority of the year, and our midfield played the majority of the year healthy and together, which is kind of crazy to think about. Miguel Rios with 41 goals. Connor Martin with 29. I mean, we fueled some good discipline, but also some good goal scoring. Rios, that is insane that he's not on his national team. Assist 24 for Milosevic, and then 22 for Iridino. I mean, this is outrageous. having a service in, and this is technically your wingers out wide in a 4-4-2. They did work. Like, wow. And that's still 14 from Connor Martin up top. Then you have Kevin Ramirez coming up and either playing a 4-2-4 where he's just Scunda Volante, or he's playing as a Mazzala, putting pressure up, has 12. And then Rios by himself, not just 41 goals, but as a complete forward position, 12 assists. I mean, that is big. That's big. There's a couple other ones down here with good stats with goals. Martin, Ronaldo. Ronaldo would be a beast if we were continuing this. I think he could be even better than Martin. When we look at the league itself, obviously it's Rios takes 1 in goals. Martin takes 2. Average rating goes to Radovnikovic. Probably mispronouncing that. He also gets man of the matches with 9. Iridino has 7. João Pedro with the most shutouts at 17, and that is for Everton. Interesting. Most assists, Iridino with 19 and Milicevic with 18, so that's pretty good. And most yellow cards goes to John Griffiths. I mean, is that really a shocker for you there? I'm going to look at, not rules, I want to look at, can't look at the preview. Oh, you know what? We have to do it like this. Come over here. Can I do... Actually, I can't really do it, can I? I want like... Okay, here it is. Okay, for the preview, we'd be 4-1 with our current roster. We were actually something like 15-2 in odds. But really, it's the key players. Milicevic's in here. Griffith's in here. But bro, the strikers are so good that Rios can't get in here as well and break this. Even though Rios is the 7th most player. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay. We have 1 in there, and then as I scroll down, the next one is Griffiths. And as we keep on scrolling down, I don't think we have anyone else, but we played actually well with each other. As for my accomplishments, here's how it is. We went 54% in the win, 14 in the draw, and 31 in loss. That was with 1,105 games played in this season. We had 601 wins, 159 draws, and 345 losses. Our goal differential in the plus side, about 2,200 for us. We're 4 shy of it, and only 1 shy of goals against for 1,600. Goal difference being about, well, it is 697. We've won 10 personal awards, so those were all of our coaching stuff, things like that. And 1 silver. No third places. That's insane. Team overall, though, 15 trophies. Actually, it's going to be 18 trophies in total. 15 at the top tier, 2 at the second, and 1 at the lower level wise. So I feel good with that. Let's look at... Oh. What is it? History? Job history. Here we go. So Biggles Wade in the first 5 years of the season, we did get 1 head coach of the year there and a promotion from the Southern League Division 1 Central. Once we took over Southport, a 15th finish. That wasn't too bad. I mean, 15th finish. We just come into the job, and so we're just trying to get something going there. That was after interviewing and leaving Biggleswade and just moving up 1 division. Following year, we come through, we grab manager of the month once, get a 4th, and we stick down that division because it isn't going to promote you. But we win it the following year, our head coach award and the division award. Next year, we go on a roll. Again, Veteran National League North, We get five. We get what, 4? And probably head coach of the, yeah, there it is on top. Head coach of the year, and then of the month was 4 times, and that is also a Venerable National League trophy. Here again, head coach of the year, and only got head coach of the month once. Another first place, and then we take that one. In League 2, it was 5th. We went through the playoffs, and our start of the Wembley goes from there. Following year, League 1, head coach of the year, 2 more of the month, and we take first for that championship. First year in the Skybet Championship was a struggle. We avoided relegation, but the following year bounced back, went to Wembley, and beat, I forgot who it was in the actual playoff. And in that one, again, head coach of the year, and also got it of the month 2 times. Kind of a slow, meteoric rise when we got to the Prem. Kind of holding that mid-table to bottom mid-table finish in the first 3 years, then a 5th in here with the manager of the month, then an 8th. We also had the Carabao Cup and that 8th as well. Then the following year, at this point in 2041, 2042, when the head coach of the month actually don't make it that time because we're 2nd or 3rd with that. However, we take two things of silverware with us. One, not so much really important, the Community Shield, was just the FA Cup winner and the FA Cup winner and the league winner. We played it that year, we got it, and then we won ourselves another FA Cup. Puts us in the Europa League. We win the Europa League at that point. Great bit. Another 3 times we get it. And then, well, here it is in today's. We took the Prem, we took the Champions League, and we took the Super Cup. Now remember, we had the European South American Club Challenge at the beginning of the year as well, and we took that. So that is a big one there. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel good that we have accomplished everything we could have accomplished. Now, I don't know what the next save is going to be or when we're going to do the next save. We're going to do a couple of other things on the channel. I'm going to start a new NCAA save that we'll see stream-wise, as well as probably some story games, things like that. But, yeah. I really enjoy FM, and I really need to think about a save that would really fit into now to March, which is what, a 6-month period or so. So we could probably find something. So we probably will. Thanks for hanging out. Go and leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later. And yes, I'm Small Cam. I am Small Cam. I will say it to you. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for supporting this series. And I'll see you guys next time.